Warning, it is the opinion of the 4th Street Productions and the Working Perspectives podcast Weekend Poppin' that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You've been warned, so if you decide to listen, then don't complain like a fucker.
Hi, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk to some real people about some real things, living real lives, doing real stuff. This is the Working Perspectives podcast, Weekend Poppin'. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied by the strongest of stems, Strong Stem Steve Cabot, and the bad boy, Bernie Podcasty. Strong Stem, how are we today, sir?
Ready to get this fucking week over with. Let's go.
I like it. Bad boy Bernie Biceps, how you doing, sir?
You know, I'm feeling fresh because I didn't want to come on after Billy the Barber looking all ratty.
Wow.
So I got it high and tight for the week.
Wow. And I mean, with that canvas, it's not hard to paint a masterpiece. Let me tell you.
You know,
looking sharp, bub.
I got a small head, but it's very symmetrical.
Yeah, quite symmetrical. Very nice. So you can find all our content and all our stuff on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can have us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast and join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, then please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And for the love of God, it's every day. Please just like and subscribe so my wife stops giving me so much shit about doing the show. All right, let's get this thing started. Let's go.
It's our objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live. Then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. Would you share it? Would you share it? Would you share it? Working Perspectives.
Okay, so guys, today or this week on the show, we had the one and only Billy the Barber, Billy Biceps, Billy Braziz, Bill the Barber Nichols on the show, and with special guest host, co-host Mike Hadfield. And I'll tell you what, I mean, I've listened to it a couple times, and I was very so everyone's that listened to the show know we old Uncle Matty pulled an old Uncle Matty. And I forgot to hit record for the first hour of the show. So there's the lost tapes of Atlantis, podcast Atlantis, whatever it is. And they're out there. I mean, God only knows where they are. It's probably better that we didn't get them. But either way, we shoveled, we worked through it and was able to get an episode out of it. And really happy with how it turned out. Strong Stem, what were your thoughts on this week's show?
Listen, I had thoughts, and then you brought me back to heartbreak because I do believe one point in time we, as in me and you, recorded a bunch of stuff. I think it was your cousin hitting on me. I can't remember. Maybe my memory's a little fucked up. But whatever the case it may have been, either way, it was a fantastic discussion. And old Uncle Matty had an old Uncle Matty moment and didn't push the button again.
So... What Steve is referring to is that
bad moment.
We recorded the Weekend Poppin', and it was myself, Steve, Party Boy, Dirty D, or no, I don't think Dirty D was there, and then my cousin Brianna Hitchens, who her episode had just aired, which was really cool to have her on. She did a really good job. It was a really good recording.
The best job.
Really, really good recording. Everything went really well. Super smooth. And then I did, the outro. And as soon as I did it, I went to stop the recording and realized that I didn't do it. And for the first week, I lied and said that, the data got corrupted and the file got corrupted and we lost it. And we had to go with a different thing and all this stuff, which, I mean, yeah.
No. Let's be honest. You lied to me because you could. And then I think fucking Pete was like, yeah, how about Matt not pushing play? And I'm like, wait, that's what happened? I thought a virus ate it. He's like, oh, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I am. God damn it.
No, it was, yeah. And so, but then that would happen. And dude, honestly, I was so fucking distraught about that. Luckily we had like backfilled content that we could use because we had like a pop in that we would, that was like old content that we could actually replay from like a recording that someone had missed, but whatever. So we had I had content that I could use, thankfully. Right.
Can I just say, from a working perspective, as a guy who worked alongside Matt a lot of years at a high stress job,
she was hitting on me. You're right.
Yeah, that's probably right. Also, Matt being mad at himself over something is the worst working environment you'll ever be in, right? Because he's still nice to the customers, but he's so mad at himself that he just can't stop just beating himself. So, you're trying to be like, hey, you get this, and he's like, got it, fine. I'm like, Matt, you're the best, you're fun, and also you're mad at yourself over something. Like, yeah, did you fuck it up a little bit? Sure, but should you be this mad? No. Matt has one level. If he screwed up, he's going to be so mad at himself for no less than like 72 hours.
Dude.
No, eventually you learn to work with that. You're like, we got sad Matt today. All right, well, I'm gonna start playing. I'm gonna start playing with him. I'm gonna start poking him. I'm gonna try to get him into it. But yeah, no one judges himself harder than you. So I can't imagine that was.
That's because Mr. Lavelle, you don't get no mistakes.
True.
He learned to not make you. No mistakes are able to be made. All right.
That's true.
Yeah. And if it's on you, you eat all. We were talking about your cousin being like, I'm 51% responsible. Matt was like, I'm 107% responsible for everything that ever went wrong.
Yeah.
You're like,
it happens, but no, yeah. But dude, I was like, then a couple, I think it was like 2 weeks later, we had Nick Galante on the show, and this was like. Dude, we were able, like, it was because with the way his job is, he's away a lot, we'll say, right? And
all the time.
And it was like
elsewhere.
It was a huge get, Marine Recon fucking Master Sergeant. Like, we were so fucking hyped. We were going to do it as a double recording to turn it into 2 episodes, which is what we did do, right? And like, I was down at the shore and like, we had set it up where it's like, we were going to do it on like a Friday night recording, which isn't our usual day. And like, I'd like got everything set up. We were good to go. And we're like, dude, we're like probably like 25 minutes into the recording. Something happened with Nick's audio. And I went to pause the recording and I had forgot to hit
dumped
record.
it.
Oh, dude, I forgot to hit record again. And Pete was there. And I'm like, dude, fuck, man. And he's like, look, don't let it get to you. We'll just start over. We have to start over anyways. This was kind of like fucking like God really helped us on this
like
one. And I was like,
curse from the start. For whatever reason.
But like, honestly, had his audio not fucked up, I wouldn't have noticed. So it really was like, thank God it was only that 25 minutes. If I would have lost 4 hours of recording with Nick, I would have fucking shot my, I don't know
at the least,
what I would have done.
At the least, I hope you did 100 push-ups as fucking punishment.
I did. I mean, dude, I fucking, I was like, you did fucking bury me in the ocean and fucking let me drown. I was so fucking,
Matty, remember you had those little push-up guys when you were 22 and you just hammer them behind the bar all day when no one was around?
Perfect push-ups, baby.
The perfect push-up, man.
They were it. That was
the thing.
Yeah. Spin your wrists with them and shit.
Yeah.
Jones, I got them all over the wrestling room.
Matty brought him in, and when we screwed up, it's like when Notre Dame scores a touchdown. You know what I mean? You gotta go drop your 7.
Yeah, it was, dude. I had those. The perfect push-ups were nice, but then I had these other things that I had bought that they were just bars that you would turn, and those were like even like better than the turning gimmicks. It was just like a straight bar, but it also
the little weird like Z thing.
Yeah, but it
gave you like
an extra 4-inch dip I thought those were even better than the
because you could do dips and like bring your legs through to the front and then back and forth.
They were awesome. Yeah.
Some of the noodles I fucking coach, I try to get to do that. And when I say it's some of the dumbest shit I have ever seen in my life, I don't get it. I don't know how some people just can't. I mean, what am I knowing?
Yeah. It's if I feel like too, it's like you have to be, I don't know. If they're not being pushed to be on that level, then they'll never find it in a way. If you know, you know what I mean? Like in the back of your, like, I know growing up in the back of my mind, I was like, look, I have a reputation to uphold where it's like, I don't want to, like people are
being a pussy.
People are going to test me. And like, it's just what it is. You have to be ready kind of thing. That's always in the back of your mind, but then it turns into like, I always tell people like for working out, right. I feel like it's a lifestyle, right. If it really is what you like, if you are going to commit, it has to turn into a lifestyle, especially if you're in like, when we were training and stuff, Steve, you know what I mean? Like it just has to turn into a lifestyle, but
because it sucks. People are like, no, if you love it, I'm like, I don't know what you love about it. I don't understand what you're telling me, but it takes a lot to have to go do it. It sucks.
Yeah, you do. I mean, like you're like trying to chase that like runner's pop that you get. And I was like, that happened the first fucking time. Doesn't happen anymore,
Well, also, like, depending on your ambition, right? Like, there are going to be some days you walk out of the gym feeling great, but there's going to be a lot of days you walk out of the gym feeling not great. So you're like, man, I had to psych myself up to get here. And then I walked out and was like, was I making bad decisions? Did I eat bad this week? Did I get drunk on a Monday? Like, of course, there's logical reasons. Yeah. But, like, no one walks out of the gym every day and goes, killed it, shredded it. I feel great. So you're doing a thing that's going to be hard and not going to be great every day, but it's not about the day to day. It's about the macro, like after 6 months, you're like, oh, well, I don't care about any of those days because now I got half a year in and I'm feeling pretty strong.
Yeah, you're right, dude. I would love to. And I fucking see guys, like I go to LA Fitness, right? Because I have a pool. And I see motherfuckers there that are like, either they're on testosterone or they're on fucking the gear, right? Yeah. And I fucking, in my mind, I'm like, God, I would just love to do that. Just to see like how fucking big, like how fucking yoked could I get? Like, but then in my mind, I remember like, I used to be able to, when I was like, when I was at the gym, like I used to have to teach 4 classes a week, right? So I was there like a lot. But every day I would do bench press, right? And the reason I was doing it is I wanted to be able to get
fucking chicks.
Well, like that, number one,
get fucking chicks, cuz.
A number one,
fucking chicks.
But the goal was I wanted to be like a cornerback in the combine level of benching 225, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, if I can get 225 17 times, then I'm good. And I used to be able to do that. But I distinctly would notice how much it affects your wind, how much it affects your hand speed, how much it affects your heart pressure, right? Like that's what I think of like when I want to get on the gear or fucking testosterone. I think
because you're fighting it. You're fighting at that point. Yeah. Right. So it's not just about power. It's about everything working well together.
Yeah. And speed is number one. Absolutely number one.
Listen to me. Every time I see one of these fucking jerk offs with the big muscles and do all the awesomeness, I'm like, can you explain to me how this is especially the garden hose like guys, with the giant veins that look like I can poke it and he's gonna bleed out right here. I can stab it with my fingernail.
Dope fiends fucking wet dreams.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I see them and I'm like, did you save a family by crushing a man's skull or bang Angelina Jolie? Because if those two are crossed off the list, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
If not, you're gonna get real fat after this, right? You know how this goes. You've researched enough. You know how this goes after you're done, right? You know how this goes. Yeah. You don't know.
Yeah.
You have to find out.
Yeah, you're on it for life, buddy.
You can't add that much mass and then hopes it all finds a place to go. It's not gonna, you stop working out so hard. It's gonna go somewhere. You just don't get to pick anymore.
It's on you for life.
Listen,
pal.
the reason why I never did steroids for sure is because people think you do steroids and you get huge. No, you can do steroids, but if you're not in the weight room every day, they're not going to work. You understand that, right?
No.
There's the person on steroids. Yeah, he looks ridiculous, but
Yeah.
it also was a shit ton of hard work he did to look like that.
He was
Don't
at the
get it
gym
fucked
2
up.
times a day.
Don't get it fucked up. He's there every day.
Mhm.
Because if you take steroids and you think you're just gonna casually get big,
Yeah.
no, that's not how it goes.
Yeah.
You're either all the way in or all the way out. That's it.
And that's not how drugs work. Like steroids aren't magic. They're like, oh no, if you're willing to do something insane, let me offer you
We'll help
another
you.
insane option here.
Yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah.
if you're already willing to go to the gym twice a day, then you're seems like the kind of guy who might want some of these. But
Hell
they're not
yeah.
magic, man. Like,
They are not. And like the side effects that come with them is unbelievable. But dude, do you remember? So I remember this back in the day, but not even back. Like, I mean, it happened a bunch, but when like the creatine came in and protein shakes and all that stuff, right? Like I remember
all the whey protein that was everywhere.
Yeah, all that gimmick.
Everything was whey protein.
Yeah, I remember like I had buddies that would take that, like would do that stuff and be like, "Oh, I just do this for breakfast." And I was like, "Well, you can hit the gym." And like, "No, this is just my breakfast. It's all protein." And I'm like, and then you'd see like their face and everything just get huge. Like, dude, all I'm doing is protein in the morning, and like I'm getting like, why am I getting so much weight? I'm like, bro, do you know what you're putting into your body with this shit? If you don't work out, that stuff has nowhere to go, and it's just gonna gelatin on you. You know what I mean?
Right in your neck.
Oh yeah. Big time. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. But I mean, part of me is like, God, I would fucking love just like
just make sure. Listen, I'm not saying don't do like my mom is like just turned 70 and she's like, man, I've quit smoking like 25 years ago. It's like, Mom, I'll tell you what, 75, fire them up. You know what I mean? Like,
agreed.
Do what you want to do.
agreed.
So like Matty, you know, once you're done having children, like once you're sure you don't want any more, well, maybe you fire it up for a year and see what those biceps look like.
Oh,
you know,
listen, I hear you.
If you get bored in your late 40s, you know, just make sure you don't want to have any more children before you make that decision.
And not just
it's
have
not
children,
great for the nuts.
Not just have children. We got to be out, I don't know, 10 years on these children where they can be self-sufficient on their own. Yeah. I don't know, with children under 10, you're going to have time to go to the gym 2-3 times a day to keep steroids going.
True. Yeah.
Your goddamn father. It's a hard job.
Yeah.
At a certain point you will, like if they're like in middle school or whatever. But the bottom line is
that's what I'm saying.
Also, Matt, you got to be eating rabbit food. You got to swear off alcohol and drugs for like 3 years. Because if you're going to put your 48-year-old body through this, you also don't want your heart to explode. Yeah. So every other aspect of your life has to be so stupid clean that is probably not worth it. But if you did want to do it, that would be the way to do it. Wait till your kids. Wait till one of your kids has a driver's license, and then go vegan.
Let's be honest. Let's be real honest. Talk to your family. Talk to your wife's family, because I've seen the Icarus documentary, and apparently the Eastern Europeans know about the sauce. They got the best shit, yo. I'm going over to Russia and I'm getting yoked.
Yeah. Dude, honey, they have
let's go visit your aunt this year. Why? Yeah. I just want to soak in the culture one last time.
And by the way, Steve's coming. I'm in there like
dude, could you imagine being Mr. Albania? You know, like the fucking, you know, that would be the best.
Let's do episode 500 of the Weekend Podcast live from Albania. Let's schedule it now,
bro.
That's going to put you right about in the right dojo.
Here's the thing, Matt. Is there a spot? And don't listen. I'm not trying to be shitty. Is there a spot in Albania where they won't kill me and bury me in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, let's go then. All right, I'm in.
Dude, I'm telling you this right now.
Maybe even 2.
Yeah,
hell yeah. Who knows?
Dude, I'm telling you this right now is that there's Albania is going to be one of the hottest tourist spots in the world eventually, soon. So like you want to get in on that now because it's going to be like, you know how like the French.
You about to scoop up property? Scooping property?
Dude, they're almost completed an all-inclusive there. And once they are, I'm telling you, dude, they're like, once they have one, it's going to be Mondo ultra successful, and then more is going to pop up. Because like the real estate that's there, the price, Like the people, the food, everything is such an untapped resource.
What
Like,
what coast Albania got? It got any type of nice water or
yeah.
just like lakes and shit?
Bro, it's on the Adriatic Sea.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, so it's got real coast. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, it's in the Mediterranean. It's on the Adriatic
Mediterranean,
Sea,
of course.
right? And it's legit like Venice, right? Like where I was at in like, you know, like let's say one of the Duris is like one of the main beach towns, right? And like
the broad level on that beach must be fucking stupid.
Unreal. It's unreal.
Stupid.
And like it's, dude, I don't know what it is about Europe, but everyone's like they all smoke a ton of cigarettes.
Got a thong on. Oh, they love the cigarettes.
But that's probably why everyone's like so thin over there. So
yeah, I know everyone, but no, it's because there's not a fucking McDonald's or Taco Bell on every fucking corner.
It's also because like we like hydrogenated corn oil is invented in the United States and like only used here. Everyone's like, oh, I want it to be sweeter. Here's some sugar. The United States is like, that should be sweeter. Let's pour just artery clogger into your veins. But it's like corn, like
So it was in Albania.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Matty?
It's an incredible place. Honestly, if I could like afford to, I would live there. It's so incredible. And I can't wait to go back. Like the weather's, dude, it's 70 and sunny every day.
How far is that flight?
So Albania has an international airport, but they don't have an airline. So like what you'll have to do is like we took
find someone that flies there.
Well, like we took Turkish, right? So we flew from JFK to Istanbul in Turkey,
we went to the Istanbul.
Yeah, and I almost got stranded in Turkey in the Istanbul airport. Wasn't having it, right? And then after, you know, and then it's like an hour and 20 minutes from a flight from Istanbul to Tirana, which is the capital of Albania. Yeah. And it's like the flight, you know, I'm not a big fan of planes, but it was fucking great, man. And it's like when you're there, the weather was perfect every day, never rained, like 70, 80 and sunny every day. And like it's all mountains, right? It's mountains. There's mountains everywhere. So like, you know, like the scenery while you're driving is incredible.
It's crazy.
They have like castles and history. The food's incredible. The people are super nice. It's fucking great, man. It's going to be, I'm just saying, like French Riviera, watch out. You're taking a back seat.
Boring. Get back to the broads. Back to the amazing beaches with the hot broads.
Yeah. They'll be there. Oh, they'll be there. Yeah. And they'll be there looking for an American named Steve.
Really? That smokes cigarettes?
They love them.
Well, I don't smoke them, but I'll buy them a pack and shit. I mean, I'm in.
Sure. They can be your prison wife. So nice.
Hold the inside of my pocket.
Right. Yeah, you can leave a chocolate bar on their pillow. Like we said, available now on all podcast platforms and YouTube is the Bill Nichols episode, aka Bill the Barber. Really great show, really awesome. So we'll keep it moving. Next week on the show, we're gonna try again. So I know it said last week that he'd be on the show, but Chris Mastrolia, the assistant vice president of my company, he's gonna be on the show next week. And so here's what happened. He was supposed to be on the show this week. There was a technical issue with the recording. We lost like almost like 15 minutes of the ending of it. So I tried to contact Zoom, try to get it back. Don't know where it went. And then, so I had to put a new ending on it, and we kind of had to cut it a little early without like a true ending, but still like it's, you know, an hour and 40-minute show, really good content, really, really good stuff. We kind of went all over the place with it, but it was like a great show to record, and like really, really happy how it came out. So excited that we're going to launch that next week. It's going to be fun. And then, so it'll be available on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. And Vern, I don't know if you heard, I just gave some analytical numbers of how the show's doing.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thanks everybody for clicking. I mean, just fucking click it. If you listen to it, subscribe to it, give it a like.
Yeah.
It's excellent content, guys.
Yeah.
You can't get this anywhere else.
You know, like people don't realize like the way the algorithm is, like you have no idea how much one click of like the thumbs up like button like it changes our fucking world. It doubles like our exposure of the video and everything like that. So please, if you just click it, I know we're asking a lot, but if
Now you're fucking not hit the fucking thing. Shut up.
Steve,
A lot.
Steve,
God damn it. You fucking nerds. You fucking dorks. Jesus Christ.
Steve, do you
All right.
do you really want to? Do you really
All
want
right.
to talk?
All right. I'm back.
You really want to talk about?
Wait,
clicking
I
the
hit.
like?
Oh,
You-
yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So what is it? You're not supposed to throw stones if you live in a glass house? Some
Yeah,
shit like that. Yeah.
I'm
all right.
I'm just saying. All
I
right.
broke a fucking window, but at
Yeah.
least I hit some of them.
But now you didn't. Honestly, it was my fault because I should have told you, and I didn't. And it's my fault, Steve. And I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
And I apologize.
Hell yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And
So-
guys,
That's how I feel.
guys, just wait, because coming soon. I don't know if we're supposed to announce this, but I'm just gonna go for it. Coming soon, the Albanian translation of the Weekend Poppin' will be coming shortly.
Hell
to
yeah.
This
By
Working
me.
Perceptives website.
By me.
It's
Give me
gonna
2
be
weeks. I've
it's
been
gonna-
hearing the commercial about Babbel. Give me 2 weeks on the fucking Babbel. I'll figure it out.
Honestly,
it's gonna be Matt's father-in-law just reading the whole transcript of this
oh,
with 2 other Albanian
That would
dancers,
be
and
awesome.
uh,
Oh
gonna be
my
good,
god, that'd
guys.
be awesome.
yeah,
That'd
we'll
That'd
have
be
good.
awesome.
we'll have to record an Albanian disclaimer.
Wait, you could get her
Yeah.
brother to do it, right? Her brother will do it, right?
yeah, he could be
Fluent
Steve.
Albanian,
It
right?
could be Steve.
Yeah.
Let's
It
go
could be me.
Albania, brother.
No, I'll take Elvia's mom. I think that'll be
Hell yeah.
fun. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Dude, don't talk about it.
I mean, that was disrespectful.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Enough of that, please. But either way, if anyone out there is fluent in both English and Albanian and would like to do a show, please let me know, because I would love to start the first Albanian podcast.
Or
Yeah.
is fluent in Spanish also and wants to do a show with me and preferably a female, but whatever.
And a
Yeah.
salsa.
Actually, yes, and a salsa dancer.
What if
Yep.
it's an Albanian salsa dancer?
And then I'm fucking in. I am not a
Yeah.
hater. I told you this
Yeah.
a million times. What's the matter
Yeah.
with you?
Right.
I'm fucking in. I'm
You're
in,
right.
buddy. I'm
You're
in.
right. So
And
yeah.
and if anyone speaks English and point spreads, please reach out to me, because I have a problem. So I'd love to talk to you as well.
Ah!
Yeah.
And after you get a hold of him, let me know how that goes, because I need this
Yeah.
help also.
We'll filter it down. We'll filter it down.
Fuck.
Right.
Fuck.
Yep. Nice. So, okay. So, like we said, next week, Chris Mastrolia episode will be available on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. So, let's keep it moving. So, I did want to talk about this. I watched a couple things lately. One of them was this documentary on Netflix called Bad Sport. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's about
Just where they attack refs or some shit?
no, it was, well, at least I haven't seen that, but it was about
I would watch that, by the way. If there's a documentary on just kids who just attack refs, I'd watch I'd watch that immediately.
100%.
I want
100%. I was,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. Didn't know this, that remember the guy from Delco that was caught up in the ref that was caught up in
NBA.
Donaghy?
Donaghy. Did
Yeah.
you know he was the ref during the Malice at the Palace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I
Sure.
saw that, I was like, oh, fucking course, this guy's there.
He
Of
was
course.
he was
Right?
he was
He was probably
also,
like, fuck, there goes the spread.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta get back on the court.
He's like, Artest, what are you doing?
he was like, cancel. No bet. He was also
no
the,
bet. No
He was
bet.
also the ref of that insane Sacramento Kings Lakers game where the Lakers shot 47 free throws and Sacramento shot 11 and lost by 1.
Damn right he was.
Ooh.
That dude, until he got busted, he dominated. He was great at what he did until he got nailed. But when you look back and you're like, oh, he was a part of a lot of really strange scenarios.
Yeah.
I mean, the FBI is not stupid, man. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
So wait,
they know.
They have math guys.
Yeah,
So-
they get it. What's
so-
this band call shit?
So Bad Sport, right?
Whatever.
It's about the ASU's or Arizona State Sun Devils, right?
I'm already in.
Their basketball team in the early 90s. There was a player on there whose name
saw it.
was Steven Headache Smith. And
Headache.
they called him Headache.
Me and
Smith.
Thomas watched it. Me and Steamboat. This
Dude,
thing was great.
It was so good. I love like the
Putting
one
in
dude.
bets and then he loses and shit.
Oh God!
Yeah,
like,
stop.
The one guy. So like, and it also showed like the hierarchy. Like, so eventually it's like this, right? There's this one dude who's making like, you know, he's like a stocks guy, right? He has like $500,000, and he's like, he finds out that this player for Arizona State is into a bookie at Arizona State for like, you know, like 20 grand or something, 30 grand. And they're like, look, so like they called, you know, the stockbroker guy who was like funding the bookie at Arizona State. And he was like, hey, we got this kid. He can do this thing. Like, let's fucking go. He owes us money. So let's go. Right. So he does it. And like, he was only supposed to do 2 games because he wanted to go to the league and all these things. He ended up doing the 2 games, spending all the money he made with the guy, which the guy himself made 2.5 million. And he paid the basketball.
He made what, 40 grand and
Exactly.
like probably got ripped the fuck off. Yeah.
You're 40 grand for 2 of the games, right?
And well, the other guy got 20.5.
Yeah, the one guy makes 2.5 million. The other guy, the basketball player, made 20 grand a game, right? Blew all his money, right? Because he's
every time before the next game already blew 20. Yeah, he had a fucking car. Yeah, it was a piece of shit too. I forget what it was when they named it. I couldn't stop laughing.
Like,
but he put
GNC,
like 3
whatever. Yeah.
No. The one guy had a Typhoon, which was dope.
Yeah.
The other asshole bought a piece of shit and put like $1,000 rims in 1990, so it was like $5,000 nowadays.
Yeah.
And a system and an alarm, so he was all proud of it. And shit.
Yeah.
And then remember
Ford Taurus.
The one time. Did you see the one game? It moved the fucking spread like 10 points in a fucking hour.
Yeah.
Because so many assholes knew the scam.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, fuck.
Yeah.
It's over now, baby.
Well,
it's over.
So what had happened was they'd done the 2 games, and then they're like, okay, we're done. And the guy, like the head guy, who the stocks guy, was like, okay, we're legit out. You know, like he's like, I thought we were done. And then the next day, he gets a call from Headache Smith, who he'd never talked to. It was like he really only like he would call him before the game to tell him, like, you know, the point spread, be like, win by this. Yep. And he was hitting exactly. And then more likely lose by this. Well,
that's easy. That's easier to do.
Well, no,
they were good though.
He would say win, but win by no more than 6.
Right. They were nasty.
Yeah, they were pretty good. And they're
Mr. Free Throws.
Headache was going to the NFL or NBA for sure. Yeah. He wasn't a fucking moron.
100% going. And so what happened was the 2 games were over. Headache spent all his money, so he ended up calling the guy. He's like, "Look, we're back in." He's like, "I'll bet on myself. Against UNC or USC." Right? Uh-huh. He ends up losing the bet. So now he had him again.
Remember the guy was like, I knew he didn't have the money, so I was just gonna roll, and here we fucking go.
Yeah. He's like, he knew he wasn't gonna win, and he knew he was gonna get him again. And then he got him again, won again. So now the guy has won like, I think like 5 million at this point, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, but the way he had to do it is that if
Headache Smith is down 19 grand. You know, he's like, wait a minute. He's the guy who puts the shorts on and actually goes out there and plays. He's down 19 grand.
He was getting 20 grand. Yeah. 20 grand, and the one guy's winning, 5 mil or whatever. But the way the guy had to do it is that if you bet anything over $10,000 at a casino,
gets flagged.
You got to report it. You
have to report the earnings. So he would go to every casino, and he had like 5 different guys doing it, and they would bet 999. They would bet 9999, and like all these different guys would do the same thing, and they were hitting and they were cleaning up, and it was working, right? And then eventually, the one mid guy who's at Arizona State bookie, not the stocks guy, calls the stocks guy one day. He's like, "Look, we got a problem. I got a 600-pound guy in my room named Red, and he heard about what's going on, and he wants in on the action."
I mean,
that's what it kind of went fucking shit. So
have you seen Casino? These dudes, the reason the house always wins is because they're real smart and have all the resources, man.
Yeah.
You can play that game for a little bit, right? Like any scam you ever think about for a casino, I think you can do it like 5 times and then bail and then just never go back to Las Vegas. And that's your best scenario. Because if you go back for time number 6, you're almost always destroyed. They have more resources than you do, man.
So what Steve
They're not stupid. They talk to each other. If someone's soaking every casino on the same weird 999 bet, like the dudes who run that place know that 20 minutes later.
They take your ID, so they know like, oh, these 5 guys are related and they all bet this in different spots. That's strange. But so what happened was what Steve was saying is that, and they even said this in the documentary, the normal money line will move like 10 times, or the point spread will move like 10 times in a week. And they said this point spread for the game that, fucking Big Red was in on, right? It moved like 31 times in a week. And it moved 10 times in the hour before the game. So
and also the point spread will move 10 times a week between 8.5, 9, 8.5, 8, 8.5,
right,
9, 9.5.
The big one,
whatever.
This one from 11 to 3.
Yes, the big one they showed at one point was 10 points. And in a single day, the last day, so it already moved 2 points in a week. And then the last day it moved 10 points. And he goes, the second I saw this happen, I just went, it's over.
No.
Like
that's a wrap.
There it is.
It's a wrap on that.
Because so now instead of doing that, like he was saying, the 999 thing, enough assholes knew and started putting, I don't know, 250 grand on this game. This guy's putting $500,000 on the game. Yep,
they're all walking. Yeah, they're all walking up to the bookies wearing Arizona State shirts, and they're like, "Well, I guess the fucking jig is up here, huh, guys?"
Look at the fingers. They got the ASU fingers on. Waving them.
Yeah, they're counting the money with the finger, like, it's fucking.
You gotta lick it. You gotta lick it though. That's very porous.
Yeah, they're fucking so. And then, dude, I'll tell you what. As far as nicknames go, though, Headache Smith.
And he was a fucking headache on the court. My man was he was unbelievably skilled. Like all he had to do was not fuck the money up for 2 years, and he's a millionaire in the NBA. And he fucked the money up. He couldn't say no.
Dude, honestly,
probably couldn't. So I'm not judging him. I probably would fuck up also. But nonetheless, what the fuck, buddy?
Dude, he only had to wait like what 5 months until the end of the they were towards the end of his senior season, and he was going to the NBA. He was getting a first round pick
for sure,
100%. And dude, he couldn't wait 5 months to get.
He kept fucking
10 million. Like
he kept fucking 20 grand up over and over again.
Oh, they were going through that 20 grand like fucking hotcakes, babe.
He was fucking that money up in 3 days. He had no bread left.
Nothing.
He had a Toyota Tercel with $5,000 rims and an alarm system in 1998.
He had a ground. He had a ground kit. And
what were you gonna say, Bern?
I was gonna say like that because that's what you do, right? That's what you do. You find kids who've never had a fucking dollar to their names. They don't know the difference between 2 grand or 20 grand, right? Because they've never had anything. And then the dudes, the investment bankers, the hedge fund dudes. I mean, I don't know if these are hedge fund dudes at the time.
The Jews.
Well, I don't know.
Not to be racist or anything, but hey, you got to cut that. The Jews.
There's plenty. I know plenty of Catholic.
I know,
but
I know. But the Jews,
the scumbags come in every race, religion, creed, color, and culture.
Amen.
But honestly,
amen.
You find the kid who doesn't know the difference between 2 grand and 20 grand because either one of them is more money he's ever seen in his entire life.
Yep.
And you have some hedge fund backer, and you have some sweet talking dude, and all of a sudden
a hot chick. You throw a hot chick in the mix.
Yeah, right. Of course, you got a hot chick. I won't name the guy who went to St. Joe's when I was there, but he drove a BMW. He played in the NBA for 9 years.
He played for the Magic.
He also
with Dwight Howard.
Chester.
His name rhymes with Helson.
It may have, but I was like, wait, this kid's 20. He has a kid. He goes to a Catholic school. He's on a brand new red Beamer. But that's not that kid's fault, man.
No.
I mean, like, what? Like, that's so predatory. And that's, I at least think college basketball has tried to at least pretend they're doing a job on that of like, hey, listen, man, You gave this kid's like, because it's so weird now, man. When we played sports, right? It was like if you were good at whatever you were doing, you might get recruited when you were like, if someone came to recruit you when you were a sophomore, you were like, this kid's going all the way, right? If someone came to recruit you, this motherfucker showing up at 7th grade basketball games, being like, "Hey, mom, you want some groceries?"
Yeah.
What the fuck are people going to do about that, man? Of course, you're like, yes, I do want some groceries.
Yeah, and a car, and my rent paid, and all that.
Yeah, and also, like, I'm not a scumbag for this. I just, okay, I don't know. Like, no one else has offered me groceries since I moved out of my mom's house when I was 18.
We don't know if it's going to go away tomorrow. Right.
Could be gone tomorrow, man. Like,
and
I don't blame any of these kids.
Those are things that you're getting right that are super nice. The family's taking them. They need it, blah, blah. That's hard, super hard, right? To not take in your position, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's take the next step forward and a la Brittany Renner. You got 30-year-old smoke shows showing up to the NBA with 18-year-old PJ or 19-year-old PJ Washington getting quick pregnant with him and getting paid 250 racks a month in child support and broke up with them the second she got pregnant. So those poor kids, they literally have things in the NBA now, more specifically the NBA than any other sport, because it's one that tends to have the youngest kids come in, like, fresh 18.
They allow high school kids, right?
Fresh 18, 19-year-old kids, 1 year of college at worst, blah, blah, blah. So they literally have the girls that just, they know the deal. What do you an 18-year-old me with 20 million? You got to be fucking kidding me. Talk about not thinking.
Steve, none of us would be here right now if we got $20 million. No,
I would have been dead in a week.
Would not be.
I'd have been dead in a week,
man. It wouldn't have been close either. Like, it wouldn't have been close.
So then the Brittany Renner thing, now they're all on her, and she was like, they just had her on interviews all over the place. She was like, so a couple of people went to bring this analogy out, right? So she said she put out like a Twitter or Facebook or whatever the fuck it is. She put out a thing where she was going back to Jackson State University where she played soccer, and she put out a post that said, "Mom and dads, hide your sons," right? So the fucking corny ass new school woke culture decides to step in and say, could you imagine if a man said, "Hey, mom and dad, a 30-year-old man said, going to Jackson State, hide your daughters," right? All these people were like, "Yeah, that's crazy, blah, blah." And I'm like, hold on. The big fucking difference between the two statements. Yeah. One is a 30-year-old man approaching girls who have zero physical defense against him. Yeah. The other is a 30-year-old woman who has zero defense against these 18-year-old men. Yeah. So when she cut, no. And none of those guys are upset with her coming in saying that. The other way around, no. You can't compare the two fucking statements. Stupid.
You're right. So I know we weren't talking about Jameer Nelson, but speaking of Jameer Nelson,
I heard his teammates doing fantastic, by the way. Good for him.
Big fan of Delonte West. Big fan.
Which Delonte? The one you see on the intranet, or the one that played in the NBA and did pretty good?
The one that banged LeBron James's mom.
That's the best answer. Yeah. Agreed.
I'm a massive Delonte West fan. I dedicated a sexual move to him. Big fan of him.
Technically, he's LeBron's stepdad, but whatever. Keep going.
Right. So either way, when I'm working at Vinny T's, Jameer Nelson, he had a summer basketball camp that he would do at St. Joe's. And before going to the summer basketball camp, he would stop in at Vinny T's. Bern, do you remember that? Right?
Yeah, I remember, dude. I remember. We had a lot of dudes. We had Jameer. We had who was our Jason
Mo Cheeks?
Mo Cheeks. Who was our hockey guy?
John Leclerc.
Leclerc. Yeah, that dude fucking ruled.
So Jameer Nelson would come in, and I don't, he's not in the league anymore, so I'm not really blowing up a spot. But
he played for like 15 years. He had a nice career.
Yeah, he would come into the bar before going to the camp, and he would order? He would order 2 doubles of sweet tea, vodka, and lemonade, and then be on his way. Right.
Well, in his defense, when he's going to a camp that has 85% white kids whose basketball acumen is fucking terrible, and he wants to fucking kill himself, He needs those two
He's
to
like, all
survive
right, I
in the
guess
talent pool.
He's like, I guess we're doing 3-pointers today, huh?
I guess it's layup line today, huh?
Yeah.
I guess it's layup line.
We're gonna be working on our assist, huh, guys? We
And
got featured
defense.
John Stockton's here.
Can any of you touch the net? Can anyone here touch the net? No? All right, we'll move
Wait,
on.
you're a 7'1" white guy? Oh, you're just missing that.
You're
can't
so
dunk
close.
it. Yeah,
So close.
Got to be
buddy.
7'4", bro.
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I'll tell you what, I get hooked on these YouTube videos. There's this guy, Nick Briz. I don't know if you've seen these. It's these kids playing, it's like street basketball, right? And they like, dude, Steve, you'll piss yourself laughing.
I don't
at
like
this.
those quotes there. I don't like
But,
those
like,
quotes.
It's like these young kids. It's these young kids, and I've watched the videos. They are entertaining, and like the games are good.
Whippersnappers.
But there's always like there's always trash talk. But then sometimes it would break out into fights, and like when you see these guys try and
Square up.
it's dude. Every one of them, it's
Yeah, I love it. I love this. This is
we gonna
Cuz-
throw the ones. We're gonna throw the one. Oh, you don't want none of this, son. I'll fucking kill you. Or you'll make you my baby. You get baby food. You know.
tell
Whatever
me,
the
tell
dumb
me,
shit
tell
they
me,
say.
tell me you've never been hit really hard in the body without telling me you've ever been to go like
Oh.
this.
Yeah.
Wait till I
bro.
punch you in your stomach. You're gonna.
They
fold
all like
a
put
noodle.
the foot forward and they're like this. And I'm like, you fucking stupid. And then when they do
Fantastic.
throw, it's like, it's
I love it. When I see that, you know some wild shit's going down.
Yo,
Let them go.
Dude, you're gonna like if you watch it, you're gonna piss yourself. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they get millions of views. Like, there's a couple games that I was legit like interested in the outcome. You know, so like it's good fucking content. Good
Listen,
on.
we all played Fight Night 3 for the Xbox, but like, you know, the Philly shell, like you have to actually have talent to do that, you know? And the reason it exists is because it really hurts to get hit in the liver. It really hurts to kidney shot. Like,
Dude.
this stuff, I mean, it's like,
They're my favorite.
like,
You
all
know-
right, guys. All right, guys.
Do you know how many times?
Everyone just get in your car, man. It's gonna be okay. You guys no one wants to do this here. No one really wants this.
Do you know how many times people would come into the gym and right away they would try to do the show, and I'm like, look, fucking Mayweather, right? Like,
Yeah, hold on.
How many
hold on,
Mayweather
buddy.
fights have you seen? None. Oh, you've seen them all. Okay, learn it this way first, and then
Yeah,
And
Dumbass.
I'm confused. Do you think it
protect your
doesn't
face.
hurt? Do you think it doesn't hurt? Because deflecting it still doesn't feel good.
Right.
So I don't know how many of these you want to take as a deflection.
Yeah.
But okay. All right.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
protect your face for the first 20 years of your training, and then once you're excellent at that, start doing some movement stuff. But
Yeah.
like, don't start there, man. You're gonna
Yeah.
get hurt real
Oh,
bad.
they ask. Yeah, it's they're asking for trouble a lot with all the, with all their bullshit and everything like that.
I know it looks cool, but I mean,
But
nothing looks less cool than getting knocked out.
No, it doesn't look cool when they're doing it and having never done it before. It does not look cool. Everyone's so awkward when they first start that shit anyways. But so Jameer Nelson, sweet tea vodka and lemonade doubles. He would get 2 of them before going.
And
to
then
some
bang a
basketball.
waitress.
I mean, he could have the way. I mean,
No,
I
was always
cleaned up there.
He was
could have done
he was
pretty
always
well.
with what me and Maddie did there. Jameer Nelson, you're great.
Baby.
No, he was usually baby mamaed up with the kid, because she lived in Chester too.
Yeah,
so that was like
I'm sure
the
he's
jam.
I'm sure he's a stand-up human and stood by that woman.
Honestly,
and didn't touch no other tail.
I'll tell you
he
this though.
might be.
As
Well,
far
who gives a shit?
but as far as like cool dudes, like, because there's guys that would come in that they were just like whatever, you know what I mean? But he was like, dude, like I remember they had just lost the finals when he was with the Magic, and I was like, hey man, sorry about sucks what happened. I was like, you guys are gonna be back there next year. You're a fucking dude. You're a true player, like great player, true warrior. You know what I mean? Like, but dude, he was like what he did for St. Joe's, right? Like, oh my God, put him on the map. He was fucking incredible there. But he was, dude. But
it
he
was a fun season, but it ended in terrible fashion.
Yeah.
What else is new?
But he, I mean, you know,
they ended up number 1 and then got smoked in the fucking tournament, but whatever.
Burn will be buried with the Hawk is dead on his casket, right? So
No, listen. My dad died. We put that in the obituary, right? We were like, can you put the Hawk is dead in there? And the dude who was the funeral guy was like, we try not to write the word dead in an obituary, and we were like, that's cool. So Hawk is dead.
Yeah,
and he was like,
"Shut up, asshole!"
All right, then. We'll just
I was like,
I've never done that before.
Hey, clearly not a college basketball fan.
Well, you know, just for a little context, right? My dad went to Nova. I went to Nova fan forever, right? And also, you know, I was born in '82. They won in '85. I don't remember any of that. So most of my Nova time was fine. My junior year at Villanova, and I had a ton of friends at St. Joe's. I actually had lived in the Pembroke apartments the summer before.
Yeah.
So I stuck around to work in Philly for the summer. I went home like after my freshman year to go back to the Wilkes-Barre. And then I was like, this is not the lifestyle anymore. Like, I'll make sure I have a job when the semester ends and I stay in Philly. And I lived with like 5 St. Joe's guys at Pembroke. And they were great dudes. And like 2 of them I knew, a couple of them I knew from high school.
I heard they were gays.
Well,
I heard they were gays.
They weren't great, but as a Nova guy, you don't want to throw too many stones. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
There's a lot of just goofy crackers there.
You were fresh into the Scotty Reynolds era at that point.
Well, I was the dude who I was the dude who came from coal cracking country and went to Nova, and I'm in my like orientation group, and it's like, where's everybody from? And they're like, Long Island, Puerto Rico, California. And I was like, Wilkes-Barre. Well, that's not as renowned as the rest of you.
Yeah. And your roommate was like, me too.
No, my roommate was Gallagher.
Yeah. Fucking
who lived 2 blocks away from me growing up.
Who we're supposed to be recording a show with soon, so look out for that. But yeah,
2 weeks. But my junior year, I have all these friends at St. Joe's. My junior year they went undefeated, and I just lost so much. I lost so many $10 bets. I lost so many $10 bets of just being like, yeah, fucking my team will do good, and then your team was like, no, we're actually not going to lose a whole game for the entire regular season and the entire A-10 tournament. Yeah. And then Oklahoma State's going to bust us out. And
they lost to Xavier.
Okay. They lost to OK State in the
Elite Didn't they lose to Xavier in the A-10?
I think they lost to Xavier in the A-10. I think you're right. I think they lost to Xavier.
And then they lost to Oklahoma State. Yeah.
But I think Oklahoma State was in the Elite 8. And that was that was Tony Allen's and who was the dude who was John Lucas, who was a big part of the Sixers organization for a super long time. His son was on that team too. Yeah. But that was the Jameer and Delonte and the John Bryant team. I knew that dude because I used to bartend at the Muddy Duck. John Bryant remember the guy who got gooned by Temple, by John Chaney when they were they got gooned? It was that dude. His name was John Bryant. And he looked exactly like the guy in Friday who got his necklace taken. And was like super upset about it.
I'm gonna go get my bike back.
My grandma give me that chain. He looked exactly like that guy, and then he got gooned by John Chaney. And I was like, man, that's a tough face to have. He was a super nice guy, but I mean, you get gooned by John Chaney and robbed by Debo. You know, that's a type.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'll tell you. So, speaking of, the second thing I wanted to talk about, another movie I watched recently was The Harder They Fall, right? And it's a Western movie, right? But it's the whole cast is made up of primarily African-American actors. And like Idris Elba plays the main villain. And dude, it's like, I watched it. It's very entertaining, right?
What's it on?
It's on the Netflix. I think it just came out. It's really, really, I really liked it. Like the music was awesome. Jay-Z's like one of the producers of it. And like the music was really good. Like the way they shot it was fucking like spaghetti Western kind of with a new mix. It was really, really cool. And
I just like Westerns. I just like Westerns. And they don't make enough of them. So like any Western that comes out, I'm like, I'll give it a shot.
Dude, and the way they did it where it's like clear-cut villain, clear-cut fucking, fucking baby face. Like And then they had a whole gang of characters on each side, and like you're really like it was really fucking cool. And like, you know, it was just like badass. It was fucking pretty awesome. But one of the scenes, they're like the way they had like a town, it was like it was like an all black people town, right? And it was very colorful and vibrant and bright and like tons of colors and different things. And then they had to go rob a bank in an all white town, right? And they even said it like, this is an all white town, right? And it was called like Maysville or something. And they went to
Sounds not as vibrant and fucking colorful and fantastic, but whatever, you fucking racist.
It's funny you mention that because they went to the town. Every building, every horse, the sand in the street was all white. I was like, in my mind, I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
And what else you gonna tell me? The chicks had no asses? What else?
Yeah.
Well, there was a
man.
fucking Karen at the bank. I'll tell you that. Tell you that for free. But yeah, so check that one out. Really like
What's
that
it called?
movie. The Harder They Fall.
How do they fall? All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw God, what was it? Country something. Oh man, it's on HBO Max. God, Love Country.
Real Sex 13.
No.
Brokeback
like
Mountain.
Love
I saw that
Country, I think it's called. Loveless Country.
Taxi Cab
maybe.
Confessions.
No, Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country. The main guy in that, right? He's the main guy in this.
Sounds gay.
Dude,
No. See, here's the
Awesome.
weird thing.
if you haven't seen
H-
Lovecraft Country is fucking awesome.
HP
not-
Love.
Shout out Michael K.
That was his
Williams.
name, right? Yeah. 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 Oh,
R.I.P.
that was the worst, right?
R.I.P.
That was the worst.
Yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft was one of the most like prolific horror writers, not movie writers, horror writers in like the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Wow.
He wrote a ton of these horror books that like people have adapted for a million years. So somebody went back and was like, you know, we're not going to do the stories, but we're going to try to get the vibe, like almost like a Twilight Zone vibe, or
Yeah.
like
Nailed it. Dude, every episode
yeah, it was super
like,
weird and super
Yeah.
unsettling, and like I don't
but
really know
every
what's
episode
happening.
was like almost like a different show. Like the one episode they're going on an Indiana Jones style adventure. The next episode they're in like a fucking, you know, creatures of the, you know, Lost Lagoon or whatever. It's
Is there
fucking
chicks
awesome.
in
The whole thing
bikinis?
was-
Oh,
Is there
dude,
chicks
it's
in bikinis?
it's
Well,
it's Titty
Steve,
City, baby.
it's
I'm in,
HBO,
I'm
man.
in.
It's HBO.
I'm in.
It's not. It's not.
I was out. I was out.
It's HBO.
Now I'm back in.
Well, Steve, did you
Yeah.
ever see The Wire, Steve?
I happened to see it a few million times, but I have.
Okay, well, let's just say that Michael K. Williams brings back Omar.
He coming.
But,
coming.
But
The cheese
it's funny.
stands alone.
It's funny.
The cheese stands alone.
It's funny you use those words, Bern, because that does happen. It does.
Hey, man.
The only way Omar knew how to
Singles.
do it. Yeah.
Singles, baby.
Yeah.
Singles.
Yeah.
I layer this shit.
Yeah. So get ready for that as well, Steve. There's
But
there's
Steve, you were
Omar
like,
loving.
it's silly. Hey, wait, can we get to one thing? I don't want to totally knock this off the track because I have a couple times already tonight. Steve, how was your birthday, man? What did you do for the big
fuck
birthday
me.
weekend?
Yeah, let's go.
So it went.
Talk about the fucking the thing. The thing. The fucking thing.
What thing?
The fucking thing. The fucking the video. The thing. You sent me the thing.
Oh. So one of the guys, guest obviously a couple times now. Eric Easy Bark Zeblum went ahead and paid the Island Boys their fucking cameo fee and had these fucking retards
Island boy
from the North Wales borough and talk
Yeah.
about this motherfucker literally says, "Hey, I hear North Wales borough, you're the realest guys in the suburbs of Philadelphia." And then he says, and he says, "I hear you're supporting the Island Boys." That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, I know, dipshit. My buddy just paid you $150 for a 30-second dumbass. He didn't. I don't know if he paid that. I think right now, if you want both the dickheads, it's like $180. And if you want like a one dickhead at a time, it's 80. I don't know. Either way.
Oh my God. That's
So-
unbelievable.
That video was so fun. He's such a
Dude.
fucking sped.
Like, dude, there's something wrong with like, I mean, like, I almost feel like that, like they're victims of popular culture. You know what I mean? Right? Like, it's popular culture is what's telling them to behave that way and get those tattoos and have their hair like that. Like they think like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is cool. It is like you like get a grip of yourself. Like in 5 years, you really want to look back and be like, damn, I look like this forever now. Like, I don't know. And they're gonna have to live that gimmick for the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? So yeah. Tough.
It's hard, man. I agree.
Tough road to hoe. But yeah, so what else did you do for your birthday?
So I go to a local establishment and see some fellers that I know, right? And I happen to go with Steamboat. So me, Steamboat, and a couple other boys, we meet up at the this
Steamboat,
place
aka
in
Tommy Romeo.
Lansdale, right?
Okay.
Go in there. It's terrible. North Penn is a football thing. They go to like a bar after they're done, the coaches. So I call my boy up, who's one of the coaches, ask him if they're going. Yeah, we're on our way. The bar we're at fucking sucks, right? It's a Friday or it's a fucking Saturday night. And it's mischief night, right? Bar fucking sucks, right? I know it's a Friday night. So I'm like, whatever. We go to leave. It was the 29th. It's like 11:30. 15 Gwinnett Mercy seniors walk in for this costume party that I didn't know was happening. With no dudes, all chicks. Walks in. And there's a bunch of fucking scafozos around this bar, like townie guys that are ready to, they're like nodding into their drink. We look back and we're like, me and old Steamboat and the other fellers are like, are you fucking serious? And I mean, there's a DJ there. So it was just a very sad scene and quickly turned into a fantastic scene, right? So we stay there, hanging out, gets later in the night. Everyone's having a good time. Two girls ended up getting a little too excited about each other, right? So I'm taking a piss and the door blasts open. And in this place, it has like a decent sized stall where the stall has like its own sink and shit and the whole gimmick for the kids and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So they blow by me and the two girls go into there. One okay looking, the other okay looking at best, I guess. Whatever. Maybe fuckable after half a case of beer. Cut that.
Right.
Anyway.
Butch Reed.
Yeah, he needed at least 12 strong boys before I go around. Anyway, so they're in there and the bouncer comes up and he's like, "What the fuck do I do?" I'm like, that ain't my fucking choice. You do it.
Yeah, right.
He's like, "All right, let them finish," and I'm throwing them both out. I was like, "All right." So the two girls came out, and the girl who was obviously being I don't fucking know. The one had like, it looked like lip gloss on. And she had a hunkering for the Steamboat.
Oh my God.
So
they all do.
She came up looking for Steamboat.
Oh,
and
Stevie.
Steamboat was tanked. So Steamboat whips around, is about to give her a little ah. And when Steamboat turns around and sees what the deal is on her face, he's like, "Oh, no."
He's like, "I didn't order the fish tacos."
Oh. Couldn't believe it. So then they get thrown out. I mean, and then we're outside and they have like some shitty little apartment and it's like fucking 10 girls and half of them are like ready to throw up, right? So you're like, oh my God, I felt terrible. And then
you went back with them?
We were going to. And then I saw more and more people. There was about 40 people total. Yeah. And they were going into a little like 2-bedroom apartment. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing
that. Yeah.
So I went home. I was too old for that. I made an adult decision. I don't know how.
Proud of you.
He made the adult decision. And no, he went home.
Proud of you. Nice,
there was nothing
man.
that was seriously piquing my interest either. Yeah. There was definitely fish to be caught,
right?
But none I'm gonna work for.
Yeah,
that's wisdom, though, Steve. That's wisdom. You're like, all right, let me do the math here. Is this gonna be worth me waking up at somebody else's house at 9:30 tomorrow and having shit to do? No, I don't think it is, man. I think I'd rather go home and just nurse my hangover myself, watch a little football. You know,
exactly what I wanted to do. Go home.
That's it. Yeah, you make the right call.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, it was an interesting turn when it went from being a towny shitty bar to go meet my buddy. All of a sudden, I got who was dressed like complete whores.
as a married dude, right? If someone hits on me in the grocery store, the first thing I do is come home to my wife. I'm like, "What up? Boy,
Yeah.
just got macked on right now." Like,
Oh,
listen,
the
I
best.
don't,
Better suck your boy's dick.
yeah, I don't need the Oscar, but it's just an honor to be nominated. And
Yeah.
agree.
That's an okay place to be.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's always an
Yeah.
honor to be nominated, even if it's
No,
by
it's
like
just an honor to be nominated.
a Neanderthal. I'll take it.
Yeah. So whatever, man. I get much less of that right now than I did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
it is what it is.
Loved it. Love it. Yeah. No, the best. The best.
And I bought a couple pumpkins. I do this every year and smashed the fuck out of them with my 13-year-old and 8-year-old nieces because that's what we do on Uncle Steve's birthday.
Yeah.
The 13-year-old thinks I'm a sped. She's pretty sure I'm a sped.
Right.
The 8-year-old thinks I'm the greatest human on earth, and
I mean,
she's with it.
Yeah, a king amongst men.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which she's
down
not wrong.
Smashing pumpkins and shit.
Good. That's
the
I
funny
hit
thing
one
is
with a golf club. I hit one with a bat, and then we threw one off the roof of the shop. So,
yow.
But guess what? Guess what? The 14-year-old is going to think you're stupid no matter what, because you're like, oh my God, what are you, 30? But
She's
then
right.
once she's like 23, 24, she'll be like, man, I'm going to come home and smash a fucking pumpkin on a golf club. With
Just
my
trying
Uncle
to Steve.
Like,
just trying to pass along the only tradition my seed bears is fucking shit up on mischief night.
Hey,
there's a point
tradition.
where you're old. There's a point where your old ass just can't be cool, and that's probably when the kid's like 14 to 19 or 20, and then eventually they're like, oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I think that guy's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then she's gonna go to college and smash a fucking poor girl's pumpkin, and all the girls
She's
are gonna
gonna know how to do
what
it.
the fuck? Why would you do that?
You're like, it's my uncle's birthday. All right. I smashed pumpkin. All right. Fuck off. Yeah.
Fucking uncle.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
uncle.
You're
nice.
lucky I brought a golf club and not a cricket paddle.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So we're coming to the top of time. Wow. Another fucking rousing show. Great show. So we're coming to the top of time. Before we get out of here, Strong Stem, anything you want to say to the Colt of Cabot before we take off?
Die first, then quit.
Love it. Fucking great advice. Great fucking advice. Bernie Biceps, anything you want to say to the legions of the 44th faithful?
Happy Halloween, motherfuckers. I took the boy home, and my old street and the block around it showed out, man. I was super proud. We went home and there were lights on everywhere, and we filled the whole thing. It was tight. I was really happy. It made me feel good that my old stomping grounds were still fertile with like a sweet Halloween haul.
Nice. Festive.
So shout out to FF. Yeah, it was cool, man. It was great.
Shout out to the 44th faithful. That's awesome. Nice. All right. Well, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast Weekend Poppin'. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied by N-Dub's favorite son, Strong Stem Steve Cabot, and the 44th father himself, Bad Bernie Podcasty. You can find us on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can hang out with us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast and join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And for the love of God, please, I just want to stop saying this. Please just click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Otherwise, my wife will break her foot off in my hind parts. All right. Have a great weekend. Thanks. See you.